Okay, how are my levels? How are my levels? Okay, I think that's good. Okay, cool. Guys, a lot has happened in the last day. Well, first of all, I'm happy to be here, happy to be streaming, but today was my last exam that I finished writing, and I pulled an all-nighter to write this exam, which was, first of all, really stupid, because, like, who takes an exam well on an all-nighter? But I'm like, oh, let's do it. Do not do this, okay? Do not copy me. It was miserable. But while writing the exam, well, no, not while writing the exam, halfway through my all-nighter, so it was like 4 a.m. or something, I was recording this song, and it was going really well. Like, I never like to, like, take credit for making a good song, because I feel like a lot of it is just luck, and I think that I really got lucky when I was making this song, because I have something, like, I just magically stumbled into something that's really cool, really special. You know, it's like a 2000s pop type thing. It's really fun. I'm probably gonna show you at the end of this video, but yeah, like, I'm just super stoked. Okay, I don't know what to do, because if we take, right, he's gonna push the pawn up, but then I can go here with my queen, right, and then he's probably gonna pin my knight. I go here, and then my knight falls, but then I recapture with the pawn, and then the pawn takes, and then the queen takes, and so it's actually kind of fine for me. So what if, so actually it's not so bad, but then what if we take? If we take, I think I'm overthinking. I'm just gonna take. Like, my opponent is not thinking at the depth that I'm thinking. Probably because he knows the opening by now. But yeah. So maybe it's really not that deep, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, he wants to pin my knight, this idea. So what can I do against that? I can move this pawn up. I can move this pawn up, so that if he moves this, then I just take, and then he doesn't have a nasty pin. But then I can also just move my bishop out. Move my bishop out with ideas to now recapture this pawn. He must take it now. He must take my knight. Because I think otherwise we can just take this. I think. Yeah, let's take. If he pins me with my queen, then it's no issue. Oh, wait, actually, I thought he had this, but then I can just castle. Okay, that is scary. That is scary. Okay, slow down. Idea is to go here, of course. My idea is to castle. He goes here, and can I defend the knight? That's tricky. That's very tricky of him. My idea is to castle. So I castle. He goes here. How do I defend the knight? So I go here. It's not, my knight is not immediately lost. That is the good news. So I need to play this move first. So I think it's fine as long as I play this move. As long as I play this move, and then it counter threats the bishop. But yeah, this is going to be scary for me because he has a lot of pieces that are looking right into my position. Okay, what does this move do? Nothing as far as I'm concerned. If he decides to go here with shenanigans, then I can go here and then threaten this pawn. So that's not an issue. I'm going to play my plan for before of defending my knight. But that's kind of scary now because actually he has this move. Yeah. Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. I can go... I can counter threat the bishop even, but then the bishop can desperado, but then that's not so bad because all be equal on material. Yeah. I wonder if I can just broad him. Okay. So what shall we do? I go here. He goes pawn up, right? Do I take? No, I can't take. Okay. I don't. Oh, but hold on. I go here. He takes. I take the pawn. And then knight goes out. And then the rook is defended, but the knight's not defended. What if knight goes out here? Then this knight is not defended. What if knight goes out here? Then it's not defended. So this is what I'll do. I think that was like, I think that was an engine move. Hopefully. Right? We saw this, and then what? Oh wait, I could just take the bishop. I could just take the bishop, or I could be greedy, but I'm gonna just. Then he might have some tactics though. That's the thing, but okay. So if I take and he goes out here, and then I have nothing, so I must take the bishop. Now he has tactics, but then he also has to make sure that his rook is defended too. So it's not all sunshine and rainbows for him either. At some point, he's probably going to do some like attack on my king, right? Probably going to move the rook here probably, and then move the knight here. Try to move the knight there. So actually, this pawn raising maneuver would be good because it opens up my bishop and then takes away both squares from pieces, which is nice. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. So far, happy with my level of play, as I have been doing in every live stream. If you guys do not know, it's so bad. I will like be in a winning position. Like I'll be in this position right now, and I will like start talking, and then I'll go on a tangent, and then I'll lose my train of thought, and then I'll just like lose the entire game because I get so tilted. So let's not do that, shall we? Okay, this is annoying. But it's not. Yeah, I think I'm overthinking. All right, this is fine enough. I'm not sure if it's the best move, but you just have to keep going. Okay. Fine. That allows us this really nice move. Now this could be stupid for him. What is this? What are we doing? Is this any good, I should say? Like, is he trying to trap my queen? I don't think he can. I think I just take, right? Because if he goes here, then I take again. And so my queen's getting out on this square. But yeah, I pulled an all-nighter, and what I did is I just found like an old project file, Ableton project file, music project file, and started working on it. And like, I'll stop there. I'll continue the story later. I need to log in. I don't know what to do. Okay, I think the best. What is his idea? Obviously, his idea is here, right? How do we prevent that? Of course, we can play the classic ring-a-ding-ding. If his rook goes here, then we just go back. We route like this. I don't think he has anything here. He could definitely pin though. I should have thought about that. Like if he moves his rook back, maybe he can pin, but not in the current state of it. That's like 3 moves away. So as long as we have a defense in 3 moves, we can like walk the line. You know what I mean, of this position. But yeah, I was working on the project file, and it was what the project file was initially was like, I called it like the hardest beat ever. It wasn't that good. I also like made it really late into the night, and I was like, oh my god, this is the best thing ever when I made it. And it was just like, I made a bass sound on it that like sounded like the speakers were being torn apart. Like it was pretty sick, but also a little bit too much. But then what I did is I took the drums from that project. I use this new trick that I learned where you basically like layer a bunch of drums together to simplify it. And then, so the drums were really banging. And then I was also talking to a friend before that was telling me a new framework about how to like think about making music. And he told me that if a song is really complex in a certain dimension at a certain part of the song, then the other dimensions can be less complex. So what I mean, like if the melody is super intricate, then you can get by with having simpler drums, and vice versa. If the drums are super complicated, you can have simpler melody, simpler chords. So that's what I did. I had pretty cool drums. So I'm like, okay, let me super simple. Hopped on my bass guitar, wrote the riff. Whoa. I think my opponent is just throwing at this point. I don't know what this move is. Like, he wants me to take with my pawn, but he doesn't see I could just take with my queen, right? Like, take with my pawn, and then he would checkmate me. But then I just take with my queen. And I think he's going to resign now. Which would be crazy, by the way, because this would be the first game that we would win since I started live streaming. Okay, I could still throw it all away. I can still ruin everything. So let me continue locking in. This bishop is a golden bishop. We must protect it at all costs. It's uncomfortable for me, for sure, for certain it is. Because where do I put my knight? Maybe I develop like this even. No, I go here with my rook. Yeah, I go here with my rook. Now he doesn't have any shenanigans, putting his rook like over here attacking the spawn. Yeah, so I make the base riff, and then like I was so sleep deprived. This is what's so awesome about like making music late at night is when you're making something, and you're a little bit tired, you don't think about how good it is, and that makes it so much better. And so I wasn't like in my head about like, oh, I wish I did these drums a little bit better, or I wish I did this, I wish I did that. No, I was just like making it. And okay, let me play the next move. Here, I think here. Here, what does this guy want? Don't know, don't care. Check the queen, game over. And you're not, when you're making music late at night, you're not thinking about mistakes that you're making, you're just doing it because you're so tired that part of your brain turns off. At least that's how it is for me, right? And so I had this simple instrumental, and then I just keep doing melodies, and I keep doing melodies, and I keep doing melodies. And one thing I started doing recently is when I'm doing like melodies and I'm recording lines, I will just like riff over and over and over and over and over again, and I'll find like new riffs to put in there, and it's like it sounds super flowery, super complex, and like the melody is basically always changing. And so that's what I did, and miraculously out of that I got something really catchy. So anyways, I'm gonna show you after this game, maybe. It's banging, okay? It's banging. So yeah, I'm just really excited. Just like this chess game, I don't want to. I have a tendency to like start projects and then just never finish them because I'm like, oh, I need it to be perfect. I just need to finish this one. You know, I just need to get it out to the world and get it done. Okay, how do we genuinely? How do we develop our pieces? I think maybe I can even do this, and then the rook is trapped. No, because the rook can go here, but then I fork with my bishop. I mean, that's what I'll do. He must take. I must also take. if he goes here. Ooh, never mind. I thought I was going to fork, but then he could just take this pawn with a check. So I'm going to have to play this pawn up. Exactly. And now we can fork. Yep. Okay, next move, fork. Or next move, like, get my rook into a super annoying position, and then we can, like, win it at some point. What is that? What are you doing, my friend? Okay, he's, like, trade with me. I can trade with him. I'm not that greedy. But why would I do that? I'm going to go here. Go here, threaten the pawn. Maybe he moves the rook up. Then I do this. Then he moves the rook down. Then I do this. Then he... I don't know what. I don't know what he's going to do after that. But because his rook is just trapped. Like, there's no way of defending it. So... But yeah, I've been very much like in a, ooh, that's a good move. Well, actually, how good is it? Because I could just attack his king. And now, I hate this check. That is a gross check. It is the ugliest check I've ever seen. What if I just go no, but then he goes there? If I go here, he goes there. But then he like makes my life super difficult. So what if I go here? Then he checks me. Okay, I have to be very careful here. Because, oh man, this is not good for me. This is not good for me at all. What if, wait. If I go here, he can check me. If I go here, he can check me again. I will go here. He can combine the rooks. And that's really scary. That is really scary. And not fun or good or excellent. So what the heck do? We are running out of time. Go here, he goes here, right? Yeah, that's tough. That's tough for sure. If I go here, he checks me. That is not good. I must go here. And then I must play my bishop over there. And then he's probably going to check me. And then I go here. And then is this like checkmate? No, it's not checkmate. I have one more move. So he might combine his rooks. Basically, I'm going here. And we're playing the position. Yeah, so I have to be super light on my feet right now. Here. Right. Give a check. Okay, give another check. We are... What if I sack... no, never mind. Okay. Maybe like this. Wait, that's so sketchy. Okay, it's fine. Let come what may. So if he goes here, I go here. He goes, that's checkmate. Okay, got it. Okay, be super careful. Okay, now we have this knight move, opening stuff up. Oh, man. Oh, wait. Hold on. Okay, our opponent just gave us huge chances right now. Okay, we're still up material. No, wait, yes, we are. Somehow we're still up material. Ooh, wait. Okay. Now we're trading. Because rook sees through the king, right? Yeah. Wait. Can I be more annoying? Can I do something like this? Okay, like this. Okay, and it's way harder for him to checkmate me. Not out of the question, but harder. I must move my knight here. Now he's gonna check me and win this pawn. However, that pawn pales in comparison to our position. Okay, there we go. We expected this. No further checks, Your Honor. Okay. Cool. This pawn is really threatening to me. If he plays knight, okay, whatever. Here. I must make sure my knight doesn't get taken. Right. He wants tactics on me. Say goodbye to your knight. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, that's my knight. Give it to me. Okay, cool. Now I can just take the knight. Now he's probably going to try to attack the knight, right? Oh, bye-bye. Oh, yes. And we're just up. Oh. Woo! Okay, that's the first game that we won. I'm so happy right now. That's the first game that we won while I was streaming. The power of a good night of sleep. Yeah, I slept from 3 p.m. to like 9 p.m. It's really bad. Wow, I'm really happy. Truly, I'm so happy right now. Like I'm feeling the dopamine. I'm feeling the endorphins. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Cause before you don't understand. Like I would stream and my mind would be split in two pieces, and that's how it was. But then I feel like we were able to focus on points that mattered, you know. And when I was talking, it felt more natural. Basically, we won. Oh, okay, that's game number 1. All right, I'm probably gonna play another game and then I'm gonna go to bed because I want to fix my sleep schedule. I did a full, you know, circadian like recycle or whatever. Because I didn't sleep and then I slept during the day and now I'm gonna sleep. So hopefully that, as long as I get 8 hours, it should be fine, right? Whoa, Scandi. Okay, I'm pretty good at the Scandinavian. I like playing it. I play the Magnus Carlsen version where he does this and then like it's super weird, but it's a fun position. And so if I recall, I think this is the next move. Yep. And our bishop is super valuable from what I remember because I could just attack the queen, harass the queen. This pin. This, preventing this pin. And then our bishop goes out, and then if he attacks, then we can just move it back. I mean, yeah, and then we just quickly castle, and we are in a good spot. Again, no need to overthink. My opponents are probably thinking on like a depth of 5 moves. And so as long as I think on a depth of 6 moves, should be good, hopefully. Okay, if I go here, take, and then what do I have for that? I mean, I get a knight. Oh no, but I want to win the bishop. That's why. So take with the pawn. So my pawn is just standing there. That's not good for me, actually. It is not. So I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to castle. Okay. Bishop here. Very cool. Oh, very interesting. Very interesting position. Yes, very interesting move. Okay, if I go here, right? He takes. I think that's good. I mean, I trade off my center pawn. I'm going to go here, right? Because chances are that this file is going to open up at some point. I think this is just a good future-proofing move to play. So now does this move give me anything? I mean, not really, to be honest with you. In fact, it gives me problems because then the queen opens up. Well, but okay, it's not too bad. I can actually damage his pawn structure. Damage his pawn structure. Do I play like that? Wait, so take. He does some shenanigans over here. I damage his pawn structure. He takes like this, and then I am just, my queen is pinned to the knight because the bishop is going to be here, right? So, and his bishops are open too, so it's not so great. But then I can maybe attack over here. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. And then if he pushes forward, I mean, I think he's just losing that pawn. Yeah, so he can't. He does that. And then if he goes here, still, I mean, my point still stands. So we are going to lose our bishop. Okay, opponent played differently than what I thought. What if we just go here? Right, because he can't push the pawn up because it's pinned. If we go here, he goes... Yeah, I think this is strong. I think this is a strong move. Cool. All right. Maybe rook here, rook here, rook here, and then I mean that would be, if he does this exchange, then that would only be good for us because we would be moving our queen out of the way of a future pin on this knight. Right? I think. I want to get these pawns up somehow. In the end game, that's how we're going to win, is by advancing these pawns. So, yeah, opponent does not like that move. This one, I mean. Which is fair, it's super annoying. Like, where does he move his queen? Does he move his... Yeah, sort of... Wait, hold on. This is overloaded, isn't it? Because this knight, I mean, this bishop is over... How do you say it? I basically what I'm saying is I can remove defenders and then take this and then win it, I think. Let me try. So if I take, right, and he takes, then of course I take back. And then if that's a losing exchange for him. He can try to pin me, but then I have a bunch of pieces. Okay, so that's fine. If he takes... Right? Is he going to take? Takes. What if he counterattacks me? Well, then I take like this. I think I'm winning this. This exchange, I mean. Again, we calculated this. This is fine. We just do this. Right? And now we want to trade off the bishop since we're up a piece and just simplify. Maybe we even can do this move. Yeah, obviously he doesn't want that, which is fair, logical from my opponent. What if I do this? He takes, I take... and then what? And then I just lose a piece. No, we're not doing that. And actually, this bishop is super annoying to have in his position. For him, I mean, not for me. Because that means he can't, like, move his rook out. He can't do anything. Yeah, probably wanting to try to go over here or something with this queen. Yeah, what's a good square for my bishop? Because now we're playing on the light squares. Since he has a dark squared bishop, we should be putting our pawns on the light squares and our pieces... Be putting our pawns on the dark squares and pieces on the light squares. Can we do some shenanigans over here like this? I don't think so. Okay, fine. All right, I think we just move our bishop back like here and then maybe even this square. I don't know, but the main point is he's gonna play really well now because he that's just what people do. Like when you lose a piece, you lock in. When you're playing basketball and you let the opponent like you get opponent gets a steal on you, you play like crazy defense, you know. So so we have to bring our best as well. If we do this, we just get pinned, and that's super annoying for us. So I don't want to do that. We can do this with our knight and then threaten, and then if he does this, then can we just do it anyways? Can we go here anyways with our knight? I think so. Like he doesn't have any concrete threats. That's what I'm gonna do. And then if he's gonna try to defend it, what do we do? I don't know. Maybe here. Oh wait, no. If he goes here, wait. Okay, I mean that's excellent for us. Trades are good, unless like I get forked right now, but I don't think I can. I think it's fine. Okay, so we're in a good spot. Somehow, by some miracle. Again, I can't believe that I'm playing as well as I am, considering I'm streaming, and like I get so tilted. But oh, accused. Yeah, he wanted to take the pawn. I didn't see that. Fine. Now I think we should be careful. First of all, slow down. Move the rook over here, defending the pawn. He probably was going to try to trade the rooks. Because if he trades the rooks, then nothing is defending this pawn. Attacking the queen. Okay. Threatening back rank checkmate as well. We must go here. Cool. And that actually defends the pawn, so it's a multi-purpose move, which is nice. I think next move is here to deflate any chances of him getting back rank on us. If he goes here, then we just take and we win the exchange, so he can't do that. He might like go here or something. Which will be interesting. Yeah, that is also annoying for me. But yeah, if he goes here, I don't think he has like anything concrete, so Squidward voice. I don't think he has anything concrete, so but then this is really strong, but then maybe he just plays here. Yeah. Okay, never mind. So yeah, we should go here. Of course, we expected this. Now, what happens if I go here? Again, he can't, he doesn't, maybe he has this though. If I go here, he has this, so I take. No, he doesn't, because then I checkmate him. Checkmate, liberal. So what if I go down, right? And then let's say he takes, I take, I win. The rook, I mean. I think that's fine. Ooh, I should have checked for blunders. Oh my god. Okay, well that's, as I said, I should have checked for blunders. So, that's really bad. Now, do I play this miserable position or do I resign and cut my losses? You know what? I'm gonna resign. I'm gonna quit while we're ahead. We are at a rating positive. Well played to my opponent. That was so dumb of me. I don't know. I played that move in like 5 seconds or something. Yeah, but we are getting better. We won our first game, and I'm really happy about that. So yeah, and the song. Oh yeah, the song. Let me show you really quick. Where is this? Okay, I need to get my audio files out. This is, I apologize, super unorganized, but it's in render. cool. This is it. It's smooth, right? I've been working on my vocals a little bit. The issues, I can't over listen to it because then I won't be able to like write new stuff. But yeah. So I wrote this part in like 2 hours probably. Oops. And then this part. I really like this. Harpsichord, you know, a little bit baroque. Woo! Oh, I really like this song. Only issue is I think I blew out my vocal cords when I was making this song because of like how much I was singing. I was probably singing for like hard, like really straining for 2 hours maybe. But it's good though. I feel like it'll improve my stamina. So anyways, that's that. I'm really excited to get this song out. Tomorrow, what am I doing? I'm probably hanging out with friends. I'll try to stream again tomorrow. Probably like sometime around 1 p.m. like a reasonable time. And try to finish the song. Maybe I'll stream me working on the song. That'll be interesting. If it's like anything I've been doing in chess, then I might just like ruin it. But I'll try to I'll like have like iterations. You know what I mean? I'll have project file iterations. So maybe that doesn't happen. But anyways, we won our first game today. Let's go. Thank you for watching. If you're